Alright, welcome back. Last time we finished the main story, I think. There may be like other endings maybe that I didn't see, I'm not sure. And we started the Hassan DLC. Alright, I did this interesting intro with Hassan refusing to kneel for some eldritch eyeball god or something. And he's been demoted to the role of a secondary character. And there's his little sister Lilith, who... How old was she? I didn't write this down. It said her age though, I think. Anyway, I'm probably gonna try to finish this today, because otherwise, if I leave it so that there's just like 20 minutes left for the next part, then it's kind of awkward, because I don't want to start the next game in the series in the same part that I finished the previous game. So yeah, this might be a long one. A few days later, I was sitting in class. None of the teachers noticed my absence the other day, making the fact that I stayed up late forging my father's signature completely pointless. Oh well, I'll just change the date and use it some other time. For now, I need to stay focused. I need to roam the halls and continue my search. But as I stood up from my seat, a strange sight greeted me. Jack, who was sleeping on his desk, suddenly opened his eyes. Really, dude? Now you're just being lazy sleeping in the middle of the classroom like that. Don't you have a bed at home or something? I addressed the lazy weirdo with a big smile on my face. But Jack simply wiped his drool, stood up, and faced me. Oh, what time is it? It's almost 10 AM, dude. Break time's almost over. So come on, let's go eat something before the bell rings. Maybe we can meet some cuties on the way. I replied while trying to get Jack to join me. Maybe he can help me with my search, or at least I can use him as a cover while I gather information. You go ahead. I'll catch up soon. You're lost, dude. Gahaha. I can't do an emo voice because ESL, but I would do an emo voice for Jack if I could. I gave Jack one last smile as I turned around and left. He's gonna regret saying no when I find the orange-haired cutie and make her mine. Gahaha. The moment I left the classroom, I was greeted by another strange sight. It was Carmen leaning over and looking through the classroom's window. Who are you spying on, Club Prez? What? Startled by my voice, Carmen lost balance and almost fell. Oh, it's you, Hassan. Why are you looking inside our classroom? Do you need anything? Not really, I was just seeing if he's there. He? Mr. Cynical. Oh, Jack, yeah, he just woke up from his nap, actually. Do you want me to call him out? No. I mean, that's fine. I'll walk inside and talk to him myself. Okay, whatever you say, Club Prez. Carmen then checked her hair in a small mirror and walked inside the classroom. What a weirdo. Anya and I are really the only normal people in the club. Obviously, this is the events of the main story, just from a different perspective. If only she can see that and open her heart to me already. Sigh, who cares? I bet the missing girl is cuter than her anyway. Gahahaha. I quickly went downstairs and left the main building. Oh, this is a new background, I think. I spent the past few days searching around for anyone matching the missing girl's description, but found absolutely nothing. So I need to change strategy. Instead of searching randomly, I should focus on gathering information. Yeah, I should interrogate the students of this school, especially those who knew the missing girl. And if I happen to pick up a cutie or two along the way, then even better, gahahaha. I started scanning my surroundings for my first prey, just to be greeted by a gorgeous girl playing hopscotch. She was jumping around with a big smile on her face. I usually don't like childish girls, but I like her energy. Are you talking to a primary schooler right now? Okay, let's chat her up. Hey there, I've never seen you here before. Are you a transfer student? Oh, hi Hassan. Do you want to play hopscotch with me? Okay, I don't think she's in elementary school. Huh? How do you know my name? Don't be silly, my discarded little baby. Everyone knows who you are. Why do you have a snake in your hair? You're a legend in the eyes of those who bent the knee. Oh, okay. This is referring to the intro. I didn't know it was popular outside of school. This is glorious, gahahaha. Gahahaha! Hey, don't imitate me. Hey, what's your name? Zero. So cool. Dude, I'm gonna have so many fucking notes by like game number 22 if I make it that far. I mean, your real name. Zero. I'm serious. I've told you my name, so why not give me yours? It's Zero. Sigh. Fine. Your little sister is named Lilith. Come on, man. Fine. What school do you go to, Zero-chan? 8 out of 10 baddie. Oh, I haven't been to school in a few centuries. What? You're looking for the orange daughter, aren't you? Orange daughter? You might want to give up on that search, though. You're not destined to find her, no matter how hard you try. It's not your role, after all. What the hell are you talking about? Everything shall be answered in time, my discarded little baby. So until then, farewell and goodbye. Okay. The weird girl then turned around and left. She's still hot though. If I meet her again, I'll definitely ask her out. Heh. Sorry, cleaning my glasses. I turned around and did something. I didn't get to read that. I then continued asking every person I ran into until I found myself in the library. So many new backgrounds. What am I doing in here? There's no way any of these mega nerds know anything not written in the book. Let's leave this place before I catch on fire. But as I walked towards the door, a certain baddie walked inside. Oh. I smiled from ear to ear as I approached the girl. Hey there, beautiful. So many new characters. Dina. What do you want, Hassan? Don't be like that, Dina-chan. I just want to chat. Dude. I get that this is probably music that the writer of this liked. But it just doesn't fit at all. Go arrest someone else. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit. Dina spoke while giving me a disgusted look. This feisty little butterfly is Dina. She's one of the cutest and most popular girls at school. We had this little secret poll among us, cultured dudes, and she won first place by a small margin. Carmen came second, and some girl named Lisa came third. Also, fun fact, Dina is a childhood friend of Jack, or at least that's what I heard. Sorry, I'm just filling up my notes. Because I asked him many times to hook me up with her, but he claims they're not close. Could be lying, but then again, I can't imagine a girl like her being friends with a gloomy introvert like him. Stop undressing me with your eyes, creep, and get out of my way. Don't be in such a hurry, Dina-chan. There's something very important I need to ask you. Why do you end up with a question mark? Is there something important? It's a beautiful day outside, right? The sun is shining and the gloomy long winter is no longer. Where are you going with this, weirdo? You want to go to the beach? Come to the beach with me! Huh? Come on, it will be fun. I'll even oil your back and everything, haha. I'd rather kill myself. Don't be shy, Dina-chan. I know you've been after me for a very long time. You keep stalking by my classroom and sneaking looks inside, haha. You don't have to hide your feelings anymore. Go ahead, tell me everything. I'll tell you something, alright? Hassan, you're the biggest and smelliest pile of shit. Not even a piece of shit, he's a pile of shit. Dina suddenly stopped and looked behind me. I followed her gaze just to be greeted by a familiar sight. Heh, busted. Really? Skipping school again, Lilith? No, it's nothing like that, Oni-chan. We had PE, but it was cancelled because of the weather. It's shining bright and sunny outside, Lilith. Oh. What do I always say? If you're gonna lie to me, at least make it a convincing one. Sorry, Oni-chan. How do you know this cute little child, Hassan? Oh, this is Lilith, my sister. Oh. Hi Lilith, I'm Dina. It's very nice to meet you. Dina kneeled down while patting Lilith on the head. Are you friends with Oni-chan? Of course, but he never told me he has such a cute little princess as a sister. Did you come here to visit your big brother? Yes, I come to see Oni-chan every day. But sometimes I can't find him, so I roam around the school, heh. Wait, every day? Oh, that's so cute. Your big brother is so lucky to have such a loving little sister. I do the cooking at home too. Really? What a talented, hard-working little girl you are. I also pay the bills. and handle repair and plumbing. Okay, time to go back to school, Lilith. But I want to stay, Oni-chan. I want to meet more of your friends. Maybe another time. School is more important right now. Wow, school sucks. Once again, I found myself holding Lilith's hand and dragging her back to her school. But before we left, Dina kneeled down and gave Lilith a big hug, and she even properly said goodbye to me. This was probably the nicest and most affectionate Dina had ever been towards me. Did she finally stop being a tsundere and open her heart to me, or is it because of Lilith? I mean, Lilith is the cutest little sister in the world, that's a given. But I never thought having your cute little sibling around would help with hunting girls. Wow, did I just discover the perfect wingman, or rather wing child? Yeah, it's like having a dog with you makes it easier, right? It's the same thing. Why didn't I think about this before? Girls love cute things like cats and bunnies, so it's only natural they'll fawn over cute children too. Gahahaha, this is glorious. Once you read Lilith's elementary school, I kneeled down and spoke. Oh, everyone knows you're here. Hey Lilith, I have a proposal for you. Proposal? What do you think about being your big brother's wing child? Wing child? Yeah, you'll be providing your big brother with support when you chat up a cutie and stuff. No, I will not help Oni-chan harass helpless women. I'm not gonna harass them, I'm gonna talk to them. Same thing. Come on, be reasonable, Lilith. I'll buy you ice cream if you help me. No. Lilith? No, no, no. Lilith shook her head repeatedly and then ran inside the school, very moe. What a troublesome girl. Just when I gave her an excuse to ditch school, she ran back inside instead. Oh well, all hope is not lost. Only a few people in school met Lilith in person, so any cute little child really can be my wing child. It just so happens I'm standing in front of a wing child factory. I don't think you're allowed to go in the elementary school. Come on, dude, let's get us a wing child and put this glorious plan in motion. Gahahaha. With a big smile on your place, I walked inside the elementary school looking for a suitable candidate. Just going into elementary school, scanning child, looking for a particularly cute one to bring back with you. Oh, I see a few of them playing near the swings. Let's go, hehe. Stop right there, what do you want? A large man wearing a teacher's coat suddenly stood in front of me, blocking my way. I'm here to pick up a child. Oh, which one is yours? I don't have a preference. Okay, this is pretty funny. I don't have a preference. Any child with... It's the first game, it's the first time I think the game has made me laugh on purpose without it being me laughing at it. I don't have a preference. Any child would do as long as they're cute. What? Look, I'm just gonna borrow them. I'm just gonna borrow them for a while. I'll bring them back here once I'm done with them. You're not laying hands on any of my students. Please, dude. Please, dude. I need this. I just want to have a fun date at the beach. I would have used my little sister, but you don't. Oh my god, you're making it worse. I would have used my little sister, but she ran away. The male teacher went silent for a second, but then suddenly came close. That was pretty funny. W writing. A few days later, I was finally released from custody. I tried to explain the whole thing to the dumb cops, but they refused to see reason. Eventually, they contacted my little sister and asked around more, and finally released me. What a bunch of morons. Oh, there is a backlog. I didn't even... Okay. Bakurogu. Wait. Okay, I'm guessing whoever made this just took this menu from a Japanese game. I don't think this was written in Japanese, eh? What a bunch of morons. Instead of capturing the real criminals, they were harassing upstanding citizens like me. This is why no one likes cops anymore. Fucking pigs. I faced the entrance of the police station and shouted as loud as I could. Defund the police! Oh my god, he's so woke. Who said that? A loud voice from inside the station shouted back as I heard footsteps running towards the door. When was this written? Shit. I quickly turned around and took off running home. The past few days weren't exactly glorious, but that's okay. Because the moment I arrived home, I was greeted by an amazing surprise. The specially tailored uniform I ordered online has finally arrived. Oh, your chick magnet uniform. Haha, finally some good news. I quickly put it on and headed to school. The moment I arrived, I was greeted by the real pervert of the school. Oh, hi, Hasni. I haven't seen you in a few days. Don't get friendly with me, hentai girl. I have a bone to pick with you. Hentai girl? I don't want you to hang out with my little sister anymore. She's been saying all kinds of weird shit and I know she learned it from you. I did no such thing. If Lilith is picking up bad words and behavior, it's definitely from hanging out with you. Nonsense. Stay away from my sister, or else. I walked past a creepy hentai girl and walked inside. I'm not gonna let a degenerate like her ruin this glorious day. I walked up the stairs and headed to class. A few minutes later, however, Jack also walked in. Man, can you imagine defying an eldritch god and having your personality wiped and replaced with fucking Hassan? Oh my god. It's a nightmare. I faced him and spoke. Good morning, dude. You're pretty early. Hi. So? So what? Come on, dude. Don't you notice anything new today? Oh, you mean your clothes? Ding, ding, ding. But don't call them clothes, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is word for word conversation from the normal game. This is my official Babe Magnet uniform. They've just been delivered to my house. The website says they're guaranteed to add at least 4 points of charisma. Sigma Weekly. Sigma Weekly calls it the newest combat outfit in hunting girls. Hey, are you even listening to me, dude? I called out to Jack again, but he didn't reply. Jeez, he's talking to himself again, isn't he? What a weirdo. He's having an inner monologue about time travel. I ignored the gloomy introvert and sat back in my chair. Okay, so we might have wasted a few days rotting in that jail cell, but we're free now. Free to continue our heroic search for the missing girl. Gahaha. After the morning classes were over, I spent the next few hours asking around. It seems the missing girl rarely spoke to other students and kept to herself most of the time. But I did learn she went to a nearby high school the day before she went missing. It seems she and her volleyball club members had a friendly match there. I've been meaning to go hunting in that school for a while now, so this is a perfect opportunity. Especially since my Babe Magnet uniform is finally here. Gahaha, this must be destiny. While humming a catchy tune to myself, I made my way to my destination. Wow, this place is fancy. I knew private schools were well funded, but this is beyond my imagination. I can't believe Anya used to go here. Okay, let's not waste any time. Anya used to go here? While blending with the students, I carefully bypassed the guard and walked inside. Oh, this place is even more impressive on the inside. Sherlock Holmes. I looked around me. Multiple 9s and 10s passed by while heading to class. God damn it, talk about an untapped market. Who the hell are you? A gorgeous girl wearing a strange outfit suddenly stopped and faced me. Oh, hi there, I'm Hassan. I didn't ask your name, I asked what you're doing here. You obviously don't go to this school, not with that sorry outfit. Hey, don't go insulting my Babe Magnet uniform, not when you yourself are wearing pajamas to school. This is a kimono, you intolerant piece of shit. A what? Leave and never return, I'll call the guards. Gahahaha, don't be like that, cutie. Let's start over, okay? I'm Hassan and I'm visiting from Sandy High School. You know, Sandy High School, where people are wearing kimonos and calling each other Chan and Senpai. Sandy High, Anya dated school? Oh, you know Anya? Used to. What's the purpose of your visit, creep? Getting your digits, wink. Security! I'm kidding, chill. I'm here to look for information about a missing girl in our school. Missing girl? You mean that volleyball girl? Did you know her? I know everything that goes around in my school. So like, wait, I don't get it. Morale went to the past, went here. No, they said she had a volleyball. Why did she join the volleyball club? She just likes volleyball? Okay, whatever. I know everything that goes around in my school. But no, I never met her in person. Oh, do you perhaps know someone who might have? Do I look like I work for you or something? Stop trespassing and harassing my fellow students and leave this matter to the cops. They're better equipped to handle this than some weirdo in a cheap suit. Cheap? I spent $200 on this beauty, not counting shipping. Good for you, I spend that amount to feed my cat every morning. What kind of store charges that much for cat food? The kind you'll never afford. Talking to this girl is annoying. She might be gorgeous, but she has a massive stick up her ass, and not in the sexy way. Man, I like Hassan as a protagonist much more than Jack. I turned around ready to leave when I felt a presence behind my back. I turned around just to be greeted by a familiar sight. Surprise, Oni-chan! Lilith, what are you doing here? I came to visit you as usual, but I couldn't find you. So I asked around, and that's when Carmen-senpai said she saw you walking here. This is a really cool school, Oni-chan. I've never been here before. Lilith continued talking, but then the pajama girl from earlier came closer and faced Lilith. Who is this child, and why is she using Japanese words? Gahahaha, this is my little sister. She loves watching anime, so she picks up random words here and there. Okay, are we retconning that, Wait. Was it only the otaku girl that was calling us senpai in the main game? Because then I guess it makes sense. He's just a weeb. Okay, so we're not in Japan. Okay. Pretty cute, huh? Oops, fuck. I resized the game window by accident. It should be fine. Pretty cute, huh? I spoke with a big smile on my face while patting Lilith on the head. This is such amazing timing. With Lilith here as my wing child, I can turn things around and make this snobby yet gorgeous woman fall for me. Gahaha. Cute? Your little sister is appropriating my culture and you're calling it cute? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this gonna get into social commentary? Is this all a joke to you, creep? Oni-chan, I'm scared. Oni-chan? Is this all my culture is to you? Animated shows? Oni-chan. Disrespectful, ignorant children need to be disciplined before they grow up to be bigoted, ignorant adults. If your parents are too lazy to do their jobs, then I will. The pajama girl then pushed me aside and approached Lilith while raising her hand ready to strike, and before she could land her slap, I grabbed her from her wrist and twisted it. Hands off my little sister. Let go of me, you creep. The violent girl struggled to break free before she attempted to punch me in the face with her free hand. This is fucking escalated, Jesus. I quickly dodged her attack, twisted her hand behind her back, and pushed her on the floor. You fucking monster. The violent girl stared back at me in anger as the other girls rushed to help her on her feet. The crowd suddenly gathered. What happened? That creepy looking guy just assaulted Mio. Oh, her name is Mio. What? Hearing the girl scream, a few male students approached me while blocking my escape. Coward, how dare you lay your hand on a girl? You're not going anywhere, criminal. Oni-chan, watch out! One of the male students suddenly grabbed me from behind, restraining my arms. No, let go of him, let go of him! Lilith did her best to free me, but she was no match to the strength of the male students. One of the female students grabbed her and pulled her away, perhaps trying to keep her safe from the ensuing violence. I turned around just to be greeted by a male student standing before me and rolling his sleeves. We'll show you what we do to woman beaters around here. The student raised his fist and swung it towards my face. I closed my eyes, bracing myself for the impact when the flow of time suddenly stopped. No, that's not exactly true. It did not completely freeze, it's just moving very slowly. Quickly taking advantage of this strange occurrence, I broke free, dodged an incoming attack, and punched the asshole with everything I've got. The moment my fist made contact, time flow was restored. Meanwhile, the male student who attacked me was lying on the floor out cold. How did you do that? Everyone stood there motionless, trying to process what just happened. I quickly took advantage of the confusion, picked up Lilith in my arms, and ran away. I continued running even after I left the school. Perhaps it was the adrenaline surge through my body, or the freaky events I've just witnessed, but I continued running and didn't stop until I reached home. A few days later, I was walking from school. After what happened at North High School, I decided to pause my search and keep a low profile for a while. Of course, none of that mattered because the missing girl turned up. Apparently, Anya was right all along. The missing girl simply ran away from home. Where is Mirelle staying right now? Because she doesn't have a family. Not only that, but the moment she returned to school, she immediately threw herself at Jack. This is some bullshit, dude. I'm the one who worked so hard to find her, yet she falls for some gloomy guy who didn't even bother to search for her. Nice guys really do finish last. Amen, brother. Amen. Anyway, a few days ago, I confronted Jack about the whole thing, but he claims she's just a cousin of his or some shit. Yeah, right. The way she looks at him, no cousin would do that. There's also that weird thing that happened in North High School. I keep thinking back to those events. Did I just hallucinate that? Or did time really slow down? Yeah, do you have, what was it called? The TSR with you? What a confusing mess. I lowered my head and kicked a small pebble by my feet. The pebble went flying through the air and landed by the feet of a familiar girl. What's with the gloomy face, Hassan? 0? Did you fail to find someone to go to the beach with you? Huh? How do you know about that? If you want to go swimming so badly, then why not take your cute little sister? I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to play with her Oni-chan at the beach. That's not why I want to go to the beach. Oh. Yeah, you're such a little pervert, Hassan. But okay, I'll go to the beach with you. Really? Yeah, that's where we're destined to be anyway. Awesome! Are you free tomorrow? Actually, the only available time we have is right now. Right now? Is that a problem? Of course not. Let's go! Gah! With the hot little blonde by my side, we turned around and headed towards the beach. A half hour or so later, we finally arrived. I quickly took off my shoes and started undressing, but the strange blonde girl simply stared at me with a smile on her face. What's wrong? It's beautiful, isn't it? This world, I mean. Zero looked around with a sad look on her face. I've hopped through multiple timelines and worlds, but something about this one feels different. Perhaps it's because it's the last one. The final timeline on his endless path of anger and destruction. What are you talking about? Nothing important, not to us. For we have a different mission, my discarded little baby. A different goal, but not any less important. Goal? In a few minutes, a certain man will arrive at this beach. A man bent on reclaiming what he believes is rightfully his. The man will not hesitate. The man will not look away. He will kill him. He will kill the leading man. Zero spoke as she pointed at the distance. I followed her gaze just to be greeted by the sight of a familiar man sleeping on the boardwalk. Jack! Yes, if you don't intervene, if you don't do anything, then Jack will die. The story will be over in this world, and everyone in it will never be resurrected. A true game over. I don't understand. What you're saying is true. If Jack is in danger, then why not tell him yourself? I did. What? I gave him a full and complete explanation, but he simply shrugged his shoulders and said, I don't care. What? When did that happen? Was it in another timeline? So I wiped his memory and came to you instead. Oh, okay. Is that why his head was hurting? He didn't believe you. No, he did. He simply didn't care. How is that possible? Jack is different. He doesn't appreciate life, not yet anyway. So death and life are nothing but interchangeable concepts to him. If he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies. A true observer. You're just like me, but you're not Hassan. You're not Hassan, rather. You're living your life to the max. Instead of waiting around, instead of worrying about the future or what everyone else thinks about you, you're living the life you want. You're getting arrested for being a pedophile. Not bound by the regrets of the past or the uncertainty of the future. You've embraced the present and are living every day as if it were your last. It's admirable, sure, but if you don't accomplish your role, if you don't intervene, today will truly be your last. Everyone's last. I tried my best to process what this strange woman was telling me, but I honestly only understood half of what she was saying. Yet I couldn't shake the feeling that she might be telling the truth. Something's gonna happen here tonight, something big. But before I could finish my line of thought, Zero suddenly grabbed my arm. He's here. I quickly followed where Zero was pointing. She was right. It was too dark to see their face, but someone was definitely walking towards Jack. Someone holding an object in their hand. You need to stop him. If he kills Jack, it's all over. For me, for you, for everyone. What are you gonna do? When did we sleep on the beach? I don't remember that. Nothing. As a null, I'm not allowed to intervene directly. Is a null. Null? I turned my attention back to the approaching figure. He suddenly stopped, lifted the object he was holding, and pointed it at Jack. Shit, it's really a gun. Using every strength in my body, I took off running towards the mysterious assassin and tackled him up to the ground. The pistol he was holding flew in the air and fell a few meters away. The strange assassin then stood up, dusted himself, and faced me. What? I don't... Wait. What? What the hell, dude? Why did you do that? What? An exact replica of myself stood in front of my eyes. Is that why he randomly didn't have the uniform in the main game at school? And I guess here he said he got arrested for a couple days. But in the main game, we never saw him miss class. So I guess it was this guy. Okay, an exact replica of myself stood in front of my eyes. I took a few steps back, but then lost my balance and fell on the sand. You don't look so good. Didn't the blonde woman brief you about me? What are you? What are you? She didn't she? What a manipulative little knoll, heh. How do you look like me? That's because I am you, silly. Or rather, I'm a version of you from another timeline. Oh my god, okay. I need to organize my notes better, because this is... I'm on game 1 out of 30, and it's already getting hard to sort all of this. There's Hassan, and then there's Hassan V2. Tried to kill Jack. A much cooler version, if I say so myself. Another timeline. Jeez, she really sent you after me without telling you a thing, huh? I guess she was hoping we'd just kill each other and be done with it. These gnolls can be really cruel, huh, dude? But don't worry, unlike that monster, I shall not leave you in the dark. I shall explain everything. Please do. Oh god, this is gonna be insane, I can tell. A long time ago, a time before time itself, a time before you, before I, before anyone, the original lived. The man who came before. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? The original. The man who came before. The original you, the original me. The original Hassan. He was a man with a great destiny. A man chosen among many to lead this creation, to take the front seat and guide everyone else through this journey. The true main character, but his ego blinded him, his pride led him astray. He stood in front of the creator himself and refused to bend the knee. So he was shunned, replaced by an inferior product, and cast aside. Okay, so at the beginning, that's what we saw. That was the original Hassan. Instead of the glorious existence he was destined to be, he became something else. A supportive character, a second thought. No, not even that. He became a joke, a fucking comedy act. Okay, so yeah, it's what I said at the beginning. And as the timeline versions who branched from him, we were doomed too. Even though we committed no sins of our own, we were still punished all the same. Do you get it, Hassan? We were destined for glory, for a better existence. The sins of our father shouldn't dictate our life. But it is you, though. Like, it's the same originating timeline, so it's not your father, it is you. Nor should it prevent us from claiming the role that is rightfully ours. I don't understand. How's killing Jack gonna do that? Butterfly has gone and destroyed every timeline, every world in existence. Yours is the last one. Once this one is gone too, time and space will collapse. Everything will go back to point zero, an endless nothingness. Do you understand what that means, Hassan? We can start all over again. Why did Butterfly not just kill Miral when he had the chance? If we kill Jack and Butterfly, we can reclaim what was once ours. We can be the leading man once again. We can create a dynasty that will never fade. The other version of me reached inside his pocket and took out a knife. Come on. He then placed a knife in my hand and held it with me. We kneeled in front of the sleeping Jack and placed a knife to his throat. I stared back at the man who supposedly stole my destiny. His eyes were shut tight and he was sound asleep. A swift horizontal move is all it takes to kill him. Do it, Hassan. Do it. Reclaim your future, kill the past, and pave the way to a brighter tomorrow. Okay, well, I mean, I gotta see what happens if we kill him. With a swift horizontal move, I cut through his throat. Jack suddenly opened his eyes and started holding his wound in agony. But it was pointless. Nothing could stop the bleeding. I stood there motionless as I watched life slowly leave his body. That was easy. I don't know why Butterfly wasn't able to do this, but he's dead. He's really dead. What now? I addressed the other version of myself, but he simply ignored me and lifted his head to the sky. Then, oh my god, voice acting. What the hell? The other me suddenly stopped laughing and faced me once again. Forgive me, my dear self, but I might have lied a little bit. What? There was never a way to kill the past or reclaim the future. What happened shall never be undone. There was only one way out. Then what happens now? Now we get to walk into the great beyond. Forever. Good ending. Good ending. Everyone dies. We don't get 29 more games. Honestly, good ending. Hello? Oh, is the game just stuck like this now? I have to load, I guess. What happens if I wait here for like a minute though? Maybe there's an Easter egg. I can clean my glasses while I wait. Got it. You know, if you guys have glasses, you would know this. You know how you have some shirts where like you wipe your glasses with them and it's super clean and it's really easy. But other shirts, you wipe your glasses with them and they just make them dirtier. It's so annoying. They gave you like a case with like a little handkerchief thing to wipe it at the optometrist, but I lost mine like years ago and I've never changed my glasses. Okay, I need to actually like, oh my god, I just made them worse. Fuck me. Okay, whatever. I'll just go with this. Oh my god, I made them so much worse. Okay, let's load. Don't kill Jack. No! I stood up on my feet as I struggled to snatch the knife away from my other self. What the hell are you doing? I don't care if what you're saying is true. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm not gonna hurt Jack. You naive, delusional freak. Do you even know how sees you? No, I don't know how sees me. What he thinks of you every time you cross his sight? How he sees you. You're nothing to him. Nothing. Just a pathetic joke and an annoyance he has to deal with. A loser he looks down on to feel better about his own pathetic life. Are you willing to throw away your inheritance, your legacy for someone like that? I don't care how he sees me. He's still my friend. My only friend. You fool, we should be the ones looking down on it. What about your little sister? We should be the ones leading the story. We should be the future. The other me suddenly kicked me in the stomach, snatched the knife away from me, and then... Oh, okay. Stabbed it through my chest. Oh, my chest, okay. No. If you're too blind to see the reason, then you deserve no mercy. The moment my other self said that, he pushed the knife even deeper into my chest, twisted it, and pulled it out. You could just kill Jack instead of killing me. Ugh. I fell on the ground while bleeding all over the sand. I had hoped to walk the great beyond with you, Hassan, to escape this pathetic joke and be reborn as something else. Something better, something dignifying. Dignified, not dignifying. Something real. But I guess some of us were always meant to be a nobody. To be a joke. The other me then kneeled down in front of Jack. No! Zero, come do something. I tried to get on my feet but quickly fell down. Or the kimono girl. Stop. Stop. I was losing a lot of blood. I could barely see straight. Meanwhile, my other version placed his knife to Jack's throat once again. Stop! My gaze suddenly landed on an object half buried in the sand. Quickly reached for a hand. I took the shot, and Jack somehow didn't wake up with the gunshot right next to his ears. Impossible. Masaka. The bullet went through my other self's head, killing him instantly. Well, it wasn't instant if you could say that. I did it. I stopped him. Jack, I stopped him. While using all of my strength to stand up, I looked back at Jack, but he was still in deep sleep. He's still asleep. Incredible. Cough. I wiped my mouth just to realize I was coughing blood. Shit, I need to find help. While holding onto my wound, I continued walking through the beach while seeking help. But with every move I made, my vision got blurry and my muscles lost strength. Until I couldn't move anymore and fell in the sand. Is this it? Is this how I go? I lifted my eyes to the night sky just to be greeted by 3 bright stars. I think there's a lot more than 3. Beautiful. I've looked at the stars a million times, but tonight feels like the first time I truly saw them. I remember now, my true self, the person behind this mask. All of this time, all of these years, I've been living a lie, a fiction. Lilith, you saw through it, didn't you? You saw the real me, Lilith. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lilith. Oni-chan is not gonna make it tonight. Oni-chan is gonna leave you behind. Dude, the fucking music. Oh, okay, that's it. Created by Fuzi. FuziTube? Hassan! I suddenly opened my eyes just to be greeted by the blurry image of a familiar girl. Zero? It's okay, your mission is over. Everything's gonna be okay now. Am I dying? Just close your eyes and rest. I'll take care of everything else. I thought you weren't allowed to intervene. The world might never know what you sacrificed tonight. Your heroism. But I'll never forget. I'll never look away. Zero. One day you're gonna be free, Hassan. I guess he's not saving us. Free of this endless charade. Free to proclaim your true identity. Free to be who you truly are. And when that happens, I'll be here. I'll be right there by your side. One day. One day we're gonna go to the beach together. I mean, we did. All of us. Oh, all of us. In the real world. Okay. So. All that about the timelines and the time branch and the seed and 2058 and all that. Is all of that just part of this virtual world that we're living in? Or this fiction or whatever, however you want to call it? End of DLC. Okay, we did it, guys. Alright. Okay. Before continue the story, we're playing Happiness 2, available to play right now. Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm gonna give my thoughts on this game, but first, I just want to check really quickly, like, the choices, if they affect anything. Like, I can't imagine the choices in the initial route would really affect anything, right? I won't read this. I'm reading this, but I won't read it aloud. I'm just like... Okay, this was like exactly the same. I think my feeling of love for you is awakened. No, I don't want to raise her flags. You don't know this, but she's extremely clingy. You're not into that, are you? I mean, what if I am? Oh, you must be looking at my new glasses, right? I just bought them yesterday. Okay, that doesn't change anything. I think she was kidnapped. Really? You agree with me? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter who's right or wrong here. Club activities have been suspended by the principal themselves. Okay, it's exactly the same. Sherlock Holmes was mentioned here, and he also showed up at the other school. Were there other choices? I don't remember. Ignore her. Don't bother picking that option. I'm not going anywhere until you hear me out. Ignore me won't work, I assure you. Okay, wait. I want to try just being really mean to her from the start. Really mean to everyone. See what happens. Maybe I get a bad ending. Why can't I skip? Hello? Okay, there we go. I think she ran away from home. I think you're wrong, and I think you're stupid. Ignore her. Are you on your menopause, you fucking old hag? Yeah, I'm not saying that. That will 100% cause a bad ending and you'll be booted back to the main screen. I wanted to see the bad ending though. I suppose it's unfair of me to ask you for an explanation about something I meant. Okay, it's the same. Right, what other choices were there? You mean the cute transfer student? What? No way, where's she? Dude, I picked the... Who cares? Let's go hit on some cuties, dog. What? What is that choice doing here? Did Hassan become the main character or something? No, don't get me wrong. I like cute girls much as the next guy. This is really not the time for that. Not to mention, Carmen is pretty cute herself. What am I saying? Okay. I don't think the choices do anything. Unless I get like a bad ending here. I keep being an asshole. Push her away. That's right, everyone's watching. It's going to create a lot of rumors and gossip about me. I need to act logically here and push her away. It's the right thing to do here for both of us. But I just can't. Okay, so literally none of the choices matter. They're just choices because the creator played other visual novels and they had choices, so felt like this game should have choices as well. Yep, we're a couple. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. What's the point of having the choice if you're not letting me do what the choice says? I refuse to go down the incest route. Oh shit, he's not denying it. He's not denying it. They're really dating. No, we're not. She's family. Okay. Boo, boo. What if I do want the incest route, huh? You ever thought about that? Tease her a bit. Intense stare. Well, what is it? What? Say something. Please say something. Cute. You look pretty cute. Okay, so it's the exact same thing. Then she gets kidnapped. Wait and see. That's right, I shouldn't attack him. I need to be smart. Let's wait for an opening. See, so you're not going to do anything. Pathetic. You believe not making sure it's the correct choice. You view your own life from afar and accept the outcome of fate. Fucking pathetic. You can tell it's the main character because he keeps saying the F word. People who create their own misery and unhappiness by their own hands disgust me. Allow me to choose for you then, observer. Ugh, okay, it's the same. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just kill her there, but sure. Could have just killed her and killed us, and it would have been fine, but... Is this when Hassan fucking killed his clone right here? Or was that before? Or after? Who knows? Okay, I really don't think anything is gonna change. There may be like 1 or 2 text boxes that change, but I can't tell because the game doesn't stop on the text boxes have changed and yeah, I don't. Okay, it's the exact same. Let's just go back to the title screen. Okay, oh cool, I went back to full screen. That's incredible. Okay, so I need to... Can I not be on the title screen? It won't let me go back to the normal window. Why is it putting it back to full screen? Okay, what if I exit in full screen? Will it put it in the window? It actually does. What? How do you mess that up that bad? Like going back to the title screen switches your full screen or windowed setting. That's so random. Okay, the Hassan DLC added in the corner is pretty funny, by the way. Thoughts on this game? Okay, I kind of already said my thoughts on like the main game last time, so I won't. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I still agree with everything I said there. The story is like absolutely not for me. I'm not like a big Steins Gate fan, and this very much felt just like Steins Gate again. And also it was even more contrived than Steins Gate was, and I feel like it just didn't really make sense. The Hassan DLC was definitely better. I don't really know where it's going with that. The Hassan DLC definitely feels like it's leading up to future games in the series. The main game felt more like a self-contained story, but the Hassan DLC was definitely setting things up for the future. But I liked it. The writing was like definitely like there was noticeable improvement, even though I still have some complaints that I'll talk about. But the writing was definitely better. Like it actually made me laugh with that pedophile scene, and I mean I couldn't. I still don't exactly know what was going on, but you know, I'm sure it'll be explained in game number 27. One thing that is really bothering me about this game, I didn't really talk about it last time. This is gonna come across as kind of mean, I think. And also, this is kind of awkward because there's a high chance that whoever made these games is watching this. Because I looked and I don't think there's any other like playthroughs of these games online. So it's possible that whoever made this is watching this. Obviously, I don't mean anything bad towards whoever made this. I'm just talking about the game itself. The biggest problem I have, okay, and this might be unfair of me, the biggest problem I have is that it just feels like whoever made this didn't care. That's how it really feels to me. Like it feels like there wasn't much effort put in. Like I've played other visual novels that were made by one guy. I played visual novels with really low budget, but even in those cases, I felt like almost every time I could tell like there was really a lot of the effort that went into it, and a lot of like polishing. Even if it's a really low budget, like even like the AI art and like the weird music that doesn't fit, I can excuse that because obviously like getting good art and getting good music and all that costs money. That's complicated. I get that, but like basic things like just like checking your script that there aren't like a bunch of spelling mistakes, like that things are like formatted consistently, that the sprites aren't like random sizes every time they appear, that the game doesn't randomly switch from windowed to full screen every time you go back to the main menu. You know, things like that. It just, I can't shake the feeling that like it just feels very amateur. And like I said, I get music, I get art, but like anyone can fucking format text correctly, right? Anyone can spot like grammar mistakes and fix them. So yeah, I have no idea how old the person who made this was. Also, if they're like, you know, if they're like 16, I get it. I mean, I wasn't fucking making visual novels at 16, so that's better than me, but yeah, that's my biggest problem with the game. It's hard for me to like engage with it honestly because of that. I feel, because like I don't know. I mean, I'll see if the games get better as they go. I'll like I said at the beginning, I make absolutely no guarantee that I'll play all fucking 30 games in the series. In fact, it's very unlikely that I do. But I'm curious to see if the writing gets better, if like the coding gets better, if they like there's a little more effort put into like formatting and just like having things look a bit nicer, maybe. So yeah. I wonder what engine this game was made in. Is this like... I have no idea. Why not just use Rampy? Anyway. Yeah, I think everything else I have to say about the story I pretty much said in the last part. So I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna play the next game. We'll see for the games after that. Oh yeah, one thing kind of confusing. The reason I started playing this game, or this series I guess, was because I was browsing the mystery tag on itch.io, and this series popped up and it looked insane, so I started playing it. This game was not a mystery at all. Like it was like a way less of a mystery than something like Steins Gate was, and I wouldn't call Steins Gate. Sorry, I wouldn't call Steins Gate a mystery either. Maybe it's like some games in the series are mysteries, but some of them aren't. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that all 30 of the games in the series would be like killing game slop, and that the writer would somehow have to justify how there can be 30 different killing games happening in this universe. That would have been really funny, but I guess that's not happening. I still have no idea how you can justify 20 more games in this series, even with the little bits and pieces that were left hanging in the Hassan DLC. That seems crazy. But I guess we'll find out next time. Okay, that's it for now. See you.